Just another sign that Christianity isn't for the faint of heart. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. Now, enemies aren't those that we dislike. Enemies are those who will evil against us, who choose to do evil things against us. And so, while we may not dislike anybody, there are people in our lives, maybe, who will evil against us. And so, Jesus is saying to us, you have to love even them. Even them. It sounds nice and warm and fuzzy when Jesus talks about love, but when the rubber hits the road, this is difficult. When we look at the people who have hurt us, the people who have chosen to stab us in the back at work, or gossiping over the internet or other ways, we choose to love them. That's how we become children of our Heavenly Father. This is so difficult. So how do we start? Well, pray for those who persecute you. That's where we start. We start by praying for them. Saying, God, you know I don't like this person. You know this person doesn't like me. But I want you to bless them. I want you to bless them. And then over time, as we consistently, with great focus, pray for those who are against us, those who persecute us, those who are our enemies, that will start to change our hearts so that we are more open to love. Jesus asks us to do some pretty impossible things, but he wouldn't demand it if he weren't going to give us the grace. So let us ask him that he pour out his grace so that when we don't have the desire to love our enemies, which is, I'd say, most of the time, when we don't have the desire to pray for those who persecute us, that we may have the desire to be children of our Heavenly Father, who makes his sun rise on not just the good, but on the bad as well, and makes the rain come down on the good and the bad. Let us ask him to help us to change our hearts, that we may have that love that he has, reaching out, praying even for those who persecute us.